Howdy, friends. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm Eman, or as some might know me, Eugene, or as my community now knows me, I am Gino. A person can go by many names, but who he is likely who he always will be, uh, barring transformation. And I just wanted to update you guys about how I'm doing and see how you're doing, and to tell you about a cool project I've been working on. This project is the culmination of much of my creative energies, and as well as my professional energies. I've started a charity. I've been running it for about a year now. It is a registered charity in the state of North Carolina, and it is called Better Together Transportation. I think it's pretty cool. The goal of the charity is to connect people. I believe society is deeply disconnected. We no longer can agree on what's real or true, and we don't care about each other in the way that's healthy. So I made a charity to try to fix that. It's not unlike what's happening with Let's Plays. I think at the root of a Let's Play was the idea that this game is fun, but it's not as fun as if we played together. And because we're so far apart, you recorded your playthrough to include other people. You made a community around it. And you shared a love, but the love was in the sharing, if that makes sense. And I don't think most Let's Plays today really have that idea anymore. They seem to be, well, something else. But anyway, I tapped into that energy and made this charity. It is a personal calling, and it helps people. You could visit the charity website. On the front page, you will see a family, and the man in the wheelchair is named Jeff. Jeff called us for rides. We're a transportation charity. We help people who can't drive anymore because they're too old or too weak or have no legs to socialize. You see, I worked in transportation for these groups of people, and it tended to only take them to doctors. But going only to and from a doctor's isn't really living, and the people I drove just kind of wanted to die. So I made a charity instead to take them to things that would inspire them, that would inspire the soul to keep living. And the man I took here, Jeff, just wanted to go have a dinner with his wife, his friend, and his daughter. And I took him on many rides to do things like that. Jeff was battling brain cancer, and he lost, and Jeff is now dead. And he is memorialized on our website, and he inspires me to continue with the charity. It is very hard to run a charity, as you might imagine, and I don't really get a lot of support. Kind of mirrors my life in YouTube. You get a lot of deep support, but not a lot of wide breadth. And that's okay. But at heart, doing good isn't about reward. It's about knowing that this man, who I really didn't know, had a sense of dignity in his life that maybe transformed his final days and helped him to transform wherever he goes after death. And the good that is done there extends also to his wife, who now has a fond memory of him and not a regret to look back on. And that's what I spend my days doing. I spend a lot of time making this charity work and helping my local community and enriching lives, really. I don't always know what the effect of the rides are. We've done about 2,000, or I have, since I'm the only driver. But But it's like ripples in a pond. You really don't know how far they extend because you can't see the shore from where you're at. So I can only hope that they just bounce off, reverberate, echo, and touch someone else at some point, somewhere down the line. But yeah, this is what I do like almost all day, every day. I don't play games anymore. I hardly have the time, and they're not that fun, really. They're distractions. What's fun in a game is, again, sharing the experience. And I am still working on a creative project. It's a really cool story. It's really developed. I think when I release it, it'll take the internet by storm, but you'll likely not even know it was me who released it, for I work under pseudonyms now. But I think that's going to be really cool too, and it has a lot of the same heart in it that this charity does. They are all acts of creation. I'm making this video to let you know that I'm well. I hope you're well, for life is brief, and beautiful, for it is brief. So if you ever wondered whatever happened to me, I suppose I'm still around and still doing things, but I'm refining what I'm doing. I don't feel so purposeless. I don't make very much money doing this or running this charity, but I have a sense of purpose in the morning and a feeling I've never had working for the profit of others or for the greed of other men by being their laborer. For there was nothing humane in it. There was nothing I got out of it besides money. And money cannot make you happy. Money can buy you things. Money can buy you status. And if you value money and status and things, you have been deceived by the devil. Because that isn't what makes us human. That is not what nourishes the creative spark of our soul. And it's not the relational creature that we are. In fact, I argue those things separate us. Status establishes tiers of people. Money creates distance. Things cloud our environment and keep people not abreast. So, thanks for being cool. Sometimes I think back to the very kind words you've left on comments or in videos, and the messages that have been sent to me over the years. And, well, they move me. They move me very much. And if I'm moved, may I move others, and may that movement continue, for if you really think about it, movement is life. That's why dance is beautiful. So, yeah. I hope you guys keep on trucking and keep on working on whatever projects bring you joy. I hope you check out my charity website. It is probably one of the best things I've made in my life. It is even better than this YouTube channel, which was, up till a while, the best thing I made too. And maybe in the future, the story I release will be my magnus opus. Who knows? Just keep doing until you can't do no more. So, you guys have a good day, alright? I will maybe see you next time.